Hey everyone, it's Ariel. Welcome back to my channel. So I recently watched and reacted to a video called something along the lines of I chopped off 14 inches of my hair by Refinery, and today's video is kind of going to relate to that one because the hairdresser that cut that girl's hair in that transformation is actually, unbeknownst to me until just now, is the hairstylist from the TV show What Not to Wear. I don't know if you guys remember it.
Denise, I'm Stacy.
And I'm Clinton.
And we're from TLC's What Not to Wear.
It was a show on TLC where they gave people makeovers.
So I can laugh at myself, right?
Wardrobe, hair, makeup, the whole thing.
So let's see what the end result is going to be. Denise? Oh my God.
Wow, you are so beautiful without all that makeup on.
Oh my God.
I used to love this show. I watched it all the time, and I especially loved the hair transformations because that was my thing. I was into the hair. And I never made the connection between that video, him doing her hair in that video, and him being the hairstylist on this show that I used to watch all the time. But I came across some clips of some of the makeovers that he did on the show. I thought it would be fun to watch some of them today, so that is what we're gonna do. I thought he did a really good job on the woman's haircut from that video that I mentioned. I'll link it here if you haven't seen it, where he gave her like a big drastic cut from like waist length to like super short bob. But from what I've gathered, people are not the biggest fan of his. It seems like he always gives people the same haircut. Yeah, just reading some of the comments on some of these videos, people are like, all his work is identical, super short one-dimensional bob, drabby color. There it is, the same haircut as every other woman he has cut. How is he a hairstylist? A bob doesn't suit every woman. He does them so blunt and ugly, doesn't even curl them. Okay, so yeah, that seems to be the general consensus. People are not crazy about his haircuts, but I don't know, we're just gonna watch some of these transformations and hopefully he does them good. I mean, I hope he's not like ruining people's hair because it's supposed to be like an uplifting, like, you know, exciting makeover for these girls. So hopefully we're not gonna see any terrible haircuts, but we'll see. So with that said, let's just get right into the video. But before that, if this is your first time here, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell as well so you can keep up on future videos. And if you are enjoying this video at any point, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and also comment your thoughts on the video down below. Now let's get into this video.
28-year-old actor and comedian Jennifer toughed out 2 days of shopping. But as she heads for a date with Nick Scissors, she's not quite ready to part with her old self.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, so this is the guy, the hairstylist I was telling you guys about. His name is Nick Arrojo, by the way. I don't think I said that before.
So, tell me about your style.
I don't have one and I don't know what that is, so that's the whole problem. That's why I'm here. I'm an actor. I have the problem of needing to kind of keep looking like my headshots. I'd like to know what you were thinking, though, independently of that. If I get something really great that's drastically different, I'd go ahead and make the investment, I guess, in some new shots.
Okay, so, well, first of all, he looks a lot younger here. I think in that last video where she cut off 14 inches of her hair, I think he said he's been doing hair for 50 years. Crazy. But this is from 2007, or at least that's when it was posted on YouTube. So, I mean, clearly he has been doing hair for a long time. But also, the quality is horrible, so sorry about that. But, so it seems like she's open to some change, but she does want to keep her look kind of similar to what it is now because she's an actor and she has like her headshots that she doesn't want to look too different from, which obviously makes sense. So I'm interested to see what he's gonna do because if the comments are right saying he gives everyone the same haircut, then he's thinking of bob already. So let's see what he's gonna say to this.
You have a headshot, which, you know, is obviously very pretty and very commercial. I still quite haven't found out who you are.
Yeah.
I think we want to give you something that looks feminine, but has maybe some strength to it.
Some edge.
I think we
Yeah.
need a little bit of edge. I think that we should maybe make you grow up a little bit with a hairstyle that kind of, it's a little bit more empowering rather than just this long blanket of hair. So, sound good?
Excellent.
So I feel like he didn't really like explain what he's gonna do. I mean, I'm sure this is like a super cut down version, but okay, he said she needs to grow up a little bit with like her style. And he also wants to give her something that kind of brings out her personality more, which makes sense. Like, you don't want to give her something that's kind of like punk rocker if she's a really like soft-spoken, sweet-looking lady. So if that makes sense, like, you always want to make sure the haircut and hair color and just hairstyle in general matches the personalities. So I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm nervous. We'll see. He's bringing out the color now.
Here in the snips. Oh, Jeebus, help me. Oh,
We're getting rid of that.
$5.
How you feeling right now?
About like that.
That was heartbreaking. He was like, no, that was $5. I would definitely have the same reaction. Be like, dude, what are you doing right now? You owe me $5 after this. Take $5 off the service.
We're gonna razor your hair. We're gonna take out some of the weight. I gotta keep it simple because it's gonna be easy for you to manage. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cream in it to bring out the pieciness in the cup. Are you ready to see the new you?
Ready?
There you go.
Wow. Short. It's cool.
So,
It's cool.
say goodbye to the old you. We need to get some new headshots, don't we? Yeah. Well, it's been a real pleasure.
Thanks.
You bet.
She doesn't like it. I'm sure she's gonna say right away what her thoughts are, but you could tell she doesn't like it. She's like, it's cool. And her eyes are just being like, I think she just didn't want to cut that much off. That's kind of the vibe I was getting. Especially the fact that she like brought in her headshot. She paid $5 to get that printed and brought it in to kind of be like, okay, this is kind of like the image I'm going for. So I feel like if you're the hairstylist in that position, you have to take into account what they're telling you they want. You can't just be like, yeah, this is what you want, but this is what you actually want. I don't know. I don't like this one. The haircut looks good. It does look good, but I just feel like that's not what she wanted. Let's see what she said.
I was ready for this one. Once I said throw the headshot out the window, just, you know, it's great. The next step, almost there. Yeah, I think this whole process is about finding a look and owning a look. And so I've developed this idea that's been in my head for a long time. So it's all one big package, and it's about discovering it and creating it and then embracing it and owning it.
Okay, well, I feel like she took that very well. To me, it seemed like she really didn't like it, but I think she accepted that this is maybe a better look for her, and she's just kind of embracing the new look altogether. But I do think he should have honored more what she was telling him. Like, I kind of want to keep it long, keep this same sort of style while still kind of going with what you would suggest. Like, she was open to something a little bit drastic at the beginning, like she said, but I feel for her. I feel like he could have done something like still longer, like maybe like this length, because her hair was pretty long. So he could have left it longer and then kind of like layered it or done something that's like different but not as drastic. I don't know. I don't really like how that one ended, but it looks great though. It does look great. Okay, let's do the next one. Let's do another one.
Up to this point, Melissa's taken on every fashion challenge.
But as her date with hairstylist Nick Arrojo gets closer, she's guarding the last bit of her safety zone.
I think I'm more nervous about my hair. I am extremely nervous he's gonna cut my hair. I'm more nervous about the hair than I am anything.
Hey, Melissa.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
So nervous. You can just tell in her voice. She's like, good.
Looks like I'm ready for a workout.
Yes.
How you feeling right now?
Nervous.
Yeah? What's your fear?
Length.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your hair's in a pretty bad place.
Okay.
When I look at it, it looks dry. It looks dehydrated. So I'm going to change the color, and I'm going to cut a lot off.
Okay. All right.
See, that is the worst. Like, it's already starting on such a bad note. Oh, like, I just feel for her because she's saying, like, it's weird how he just has like full control. Like, they can't say, I mean, I'm sure like off camera they have to be like, they have to sign a waiver or something saying like, you're open to whatever we tell you we're doing. But I just feel like he has too much control over their look, and people are really particular about their hair because it does make a big difference. Your hairstyle, your hair color, hair length. You also have to take into account like how you style it or your job. Like there's so many factors when it comes to our hair that are important. So I just really, it doesn't make me feel good when people are like not excited about it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but let's just see what he's doing. I'm gonna guess a bob. Anyone else?
There's no point coloring your hair when you got so much. Nice and sharp. The first cut always is the best. Oh, it sounds lovely. Oh, it's a workout for your hair. How you feeling?
Sick to my stomach.
We got rid of the rubbish, and we got a lot more hair to cut. We're gonna just highlight it, and then I'm gonna take it all to a milk chocolate color. We're gonna get rid of the blonde.
He's also saying that her hair is in a really bad place, which first of all is mean. I would not say it like that if I was the hairstylist. I've seen people with hair in way worse shape than that, and I would still never say it that like harshly, because again, people are really sensitive and particular about their hair. So I feel like there's a nicer way to say that. Like, you know, you have a little bit of damage on your ends, so we should maybe take off a few inches to get it back to good health, something like that. But he's just like, your hair is bad, it looks bad, dry, dehydrated, all these just like negative words. But it looks like he cut off like maybe 4 inches or so, 4 or 5 inches, and now he's doing some color, which he said he's doing a milk chocolate, and I do think that is a good choice. So we'll see how it turns out. It looks like he's starting off with some highlights, and then I'm guessing he's gonna go back in with some color afterwards, but let's see.
I guess this is the last straw. No turning back now. It's a whole new me.
The main goal here is to make you look sensational, and I'm gonna show you how sensational it's gonna look.
All right.
Well, you obviously take care of your body, but do you really feel like you take care of your hair?
Not really. It's something that I overlook.
Let's blow dry your hair. You're gonna need a volumizing foam. You're gonna work this in. You work it into the roots. Oh, and look at that. Do you know what that is?
A ponytail.
Right, so we're in good shape.
Okay, I like that. He's like, hey, look, we could still do a ponytail, so it's not too short. So that makes me happy, because clearly he saw like how uncomfortable she was with him just saying that he was going to take a lot off. So I'm glad that he like took that into consideration. It makes me really happy.
Just gonna wrap your hair around your head and lift it at the roots a little. Now I'm gonna use the iron to really polish the look. You know when the cape comes off?
Yes.
It means we're close. You wanna see?
Yes.
All right.
Please. Oh, wow! Shut up! It looks really good. Oh, I love it. Oh, wow, it's short. Oh, I love it.
But it's not that short. It's feminine. It's still very feminine. Enjoy your new hairstyle. It's been a real pleasure.
I think that was pretty much the last straw of my comfort zone. And I let it all go. I guess I look at it completely different now. Because before, you know, a pair of shorts and a tank top made me feel healthy, made me feel like I just came from the gym. I just did something good. But now the real me has really come out.
Okay, well, I'm glad that she was happy with that. I could see that she was like kind of warming up to the idea of the change partway through. And I think the fact that he didn't take it too short, it was still pretty short compared to what she started with, but the fact that he didn't take it like up to her ears or something crazy, I think she would have been really upset. So I think she was happy with that, that it was still, you know, long enough to get in a ponytail. The color did look really good. I think she was really happy with that. It'll definitely be like weird for her to get used to it, but I do feel like that one looked good. But it was like pretty much the exact haircut that we saw on the lady before, so there is some consistency here. I'm not gonna lie. I think that one was better than the first one. It started off worse. I was worried, but I think that was better than the first one. So let's watch one more.
Rosemary showed up in New York looking like the Navy's worst dressed spouse and with her sense of self in the toilet.
But Clinton and I have spent 2 days putting her through fashion boot camp.
Now it's time for hairstylist Nick Arrojo to help make her the hottest Navy wife on the pier.
Rosemary.
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you. Wow, you got a lot of hair.
Yeah, I'd like to donate some of it.
Oh, that's the plan?
Yeah, I'd like
Donation?
Yes.
All right, well, what about the end result? Do you have any ideas?
No bangs.
No bangs.
And something that I can keep up with the kids and still be able to style it when I go out with my husband.
You do realize if we're going to donate it, we're going to lose a lot of hair?
That's fine. I'm good with that.
At least 10 inches?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, well, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut this hair off and get ready for donation.
Okay.
I'm a little confused because it looks like she has highlights in her hair. Like in this shot, you can definitely see that she has lighter ends, and to me it looks like either old highlights or like old grown out root color, but hair that's colored can't be donated at all, as far as I know. So I'm wondering if they actually ended up donating her hair or if he's just saying like, okay, great, yeah, for sure, and they're not actually going to. A little confused by that. But so she wants something that is long enough that she can still style it when she goes out, but short enough that it's not in her way. Something about being with the kids, I guess. So it's not in her way with the kids, but long enough that she can still style it. So sounds like a bob to me.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. Cut away.
Okay.
Okay, so just looking at where those ponytails are, that's gonna be a short haircut. Not like a ton of room for styling. This one is definitely shorter than the last two we saw. But I like how she's just like, go for it. Like he seems more nervous than her in this one because she's so confident about like her choice. So I like this. I like that she's kind of just like, do it, go for it. This is what I want. You're good.
Whoa. 4. That feels good, eh? Give it a shake.
I like it.
We're just gonna put a really nice dark chocolate toner on your hair that'll just give you shine and just make your hair look really healthy. The color's done and it's time to really cut it. We're gonna cut a lot of hair off.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, husband typically
likes it long.
So I'm in trouble.
That's so true. So many people come into the salon and they're like, well, my husband likes it long, so like don't go too short. Definitely true. I can attest.
So I'm using the razor and I'm gonna keep your hair soft, but I wanna create some kind of a bob. Because a bob's classic, but by cutting it with a razor, we can give it a much more modern feel.
I have a feeling he likes using a razor a lot because every single haircut I've seen from him now, he used a razor. Actually, not the last one, but the first one we watched today and also the one from the other refinery video that I watched, he used a razor. So his thing is a razor, which is cool. It's definitely less popular and harder to use, but it does give a really nice effect. Really nice, soft, feathery effect.
Okay, so we finished with the blow dry.
Okay.
And what do you think you're gonna see now?
I'm hoping it's a little bit more sexier, so when I go out with my husband, it's going to have a nice look to it.
Well, it's really polished. Why don't you put your glasses on?
Okay.
And we'll show you how a little bit of work can go a long way.
Wow! I've never had straight before. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you. I've had an enjoyable time. I'm like relaxing in here.
You've had a good time?
Yes, this is great.
I'm glad we pampered you and have a great time. Enjoy your new style.
All right. I feel fabulous. I've never looked like this before. I'm loving the new look. I can't wait to see what it looks like with all the new clothes.
Okay. I hate that I'm about to say this, but I feel like she looks older with this haircut. It's just a little bit too rounded, perfectly bob. I don't know, it's just giving me older vibes. I'm glad that she loves it. I'm really glad she loves it because she was so like, she had this idea in her head and she just went for it with like no turning back. But I don't know what it is. I think the thing with his haircuts is that he doesn't do a lot of layers. It's just like, he does layers on the ends, it seems like, but for the most part, it's pretty blunt. And I feel like on her specifically, it would have been better, this is just my opinion, but I feel like it would have been better to leave the length a little bit longer and then just add some layers to still give her kind of a feathery look. She'd still be able to style it. I don't know, I just feel like this is a little bit too perfectly straight, sleek. I don't know. That's kind of an awkward note to leave it on. But that is the last video I have. So clearly the comments are right. He loves to give people bobs. I have yet to see him give someone a haircut other than a bob. So, I mean, what can I say? When you have your thing, you have your thing, I guess. Let's see what the comments say on this one. Straight from student to soccer mom in one step. Put 15 years. Okay, so I'm not the only one. This guy's bob mad. It's all he does. Another stunning head of long hair bites the dust thanks to Nick Arrojo. Ugh. I think he just tries to upset them and shock them by cutting all their hair off. Oh no. Ugh, this makes me sad. At least she looks more clean cut and put together. It's not like she gave her hair much attention to begin with. Would have been nicer to have the front a little longer, however, she would probably look better with makeup on. Something about this was very aging. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. It's just, yeah, she looks like a librarian. Ah. Yeah, it's just giving older woman vibes. Like, I don't think she's that old of a person. She doesn't seem like, she seems maybe in her late 30s or something, maybe 40s. But that haircut is very much like 50 plus to me. And it just aged her a lot. So that one, I gotta say that was probably my least favorite one out of all the ones we've seen. But those are all the videos I have. This video is super long, so I'm gonna end it here. But I think the consensus has been made. He likes to do bob haircuts. The comments don't lie. I feel like he kind of has like one haircut that he does and just kind of modifies it like the tiniest little bit, which is unfortunate because there's so many options. Like, it's literally endless when it comes to haircuts, and especially when you have like almost full control from what it seems like, and you have this opportunity to give someone a makeover and just give them what you think will suit them the best and kind of like fits their personality. Like, it's so fun, and I don't know, I feel like he could be a little bit more creative with it, but who am I? He's been doing hair for 50 years. I have not. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching those what not to wear hair makeovers with me by Nick Arrojo. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video, what you thought of these makeovers, which one you liked, which one you didn't like. Just let me know. And if you are not yet subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I usually post videos twice a week, so hit the notification bell, subscribe so you don't miss anything. But yeah, that is it for today's video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.